Phil.
Would anyone even get that reference? Like, would anyone see Todd? Like, what if they think he's part of the A-Team?
No. Today.
Like the Today Show?
It's spelled like Today Show, but it's Todday.
Well, then it would be like Toddy. Like, it'd be like some
Millennials don't get puns, right?
Todd A. Show.
No one likes puns. Puns don't work as titles. She's an empath, and I'm totally curious about that. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bridget Muhl.
Hi.
In your house.
Muhl, yeah.
You're Muhl.
Muhl.
My bad, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, man. Yeah, so what I like about you, man, is like you quickly like picked up that I was kind of nervous. Because this is like, you're my first interview. You're like my first interview, and also you're an empath, which I don't know what that is, but it sounds like you could get in my head and like, you know, just like roll around in it and turn me into like your zombie or something.
Not necessarily. I could.
Really?
But that's not part of being an empath. That's just like being malicious.
Okay.
Like everyone has that ability to be malicious, but like, yeah, I can feel you.
What do you feel right now?
Like I can feel like you're like kind of freaking out and you kind of like need to breathe.
What?
So like,
why do you think that? Like,
no, it's not a think, it's a feel.
You feel
so
that.
empaths feel.
Right.
I can feel emotion. I can feel like there's times where I can go like I can feel energies.
Yeah.
And I can feel off people because everyone has an electromagnetic field around them, and I can feel that.
Right. So what's my magnetism doing?
Well,
right
you're still kind of freaking out. You just need to like breathe in your nose. Ready?
All right.
No, like actually do it. Like
I'm
breathe.
breathing.
No, but like slowly, like count to 3. Ready? Breathe in your nose.
Right.
And then out your mouth.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I suck at breathing. I really do.
You just need to practice. You just need to slow down.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is interesting. I feel like, what is an empath? Just break it down to me, because like I'm just like, you know.
Well, okay, so every empath, everyone's technically an empath. You're an empath. I'm an empath. Everyone's an empath. The thing is I tune into that energy and I can feel it off of people. So like around certain people, I can absorb their energy and I'm able to like clean out their energy also. The thing is every empath is different. So if you're talking to me, this is my power. These are my abilities. Everyone's different. So everyone has different powers, different abilities. And that makes it awesome because you don't want everyone to be the same. Right.
What about my abilities as an empath? Because I don't even know if I think I have something like that, but I'm not sure if it's just like...
No, you do.
Yeah.
Literally everyone has that ability. I think you need to just like actually look at people in the eyes more and like kind of slow down and breathe.
No, I do look at people in the eyes. I just like, I think like, you know, ahead.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But the thing is like you're not thinking, you're moving your head around and not looking.
Right,
like look and they feel a lot of people.
Right.
Like I can feel your energy. And you're still like...
Right. Well, you know, New York's a weird place. I just met you now, you know, and I feel like looking at someone in the eyes is a very, very intimate thing, you know?
I don't think
so. It could be, like, very dangerous, or it could be very, like, you know, close, if you will.
Well, I look at people in the eyes all the time. I feel like you can see people's truth when you look in people's eyes.
Oh.
Because, like, when you look at them, you're looking at them and saying, I'm a human, you're a human.
Right.
So when you don't look at someone in the eyes, you're pretty much saying, I don't think you're a human. And I'm
no, you're a human. You're a human. Yeah,
I understand. I know I'm a human. You don't have to tell me this to like make me feel better. I know I'm a human.
Yeah.
The thing is like, you can look at people in the eyes and like address them, because like when you look at someone in the eyes, that's kind of saying like that's the whole namaste, like the spirit in me is also within you, like I like welcoming, and I'm saying like we're the same. Right. But when you don't look at someone in the eyes and you look down, you're saying like you're below me or you're above me or some status game. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're judging my body posture.
Oh,
which is like, you know, you're right. You know,
well,
like,
that's what empaths do. And I
right.
also can read body language, and I can read handwriting. So.
You can read handwriting?
Yeah.
My handwriting's really horrible because I like...
Well, it's not your handwriting, it's actually your brain writing, because your hand can't write without your brain telling it to do things. Perfect.
All right.
So actually, I could be able to tell, if you draw a cursive eye, I could tell you your relationship between...
A cursive eye?
Yeah.
I don't think I remember like how to do a cursive
this,
eye.
like, you know, like, but how do you write an eye? Just like write an eye. Just like, Just
How about if I write my name out and then like,
there's a difference because if you wrote your name out as a signature, that's what your persona, what you want other people to perceive you in comparison to if you wrote me a letter, like a private letter, and you said, oh, to Bridget, like from Todd, like I could be able to tell something different in comparison to if you wrote a signature.
I'll just write it out. This is getting very complicated.
It's not that complicated. I think it's just...
Boom. How about that? That's my eye, guys.
No, but like a capital, like I...
Capital I.
Like how do you start a sentence?
I don't think I've written a capital I in like cursive in like since I was like 5 or
Welcome
like
back.
8. Yeah. Can you just show me how to do it?
Okay, well, my eye is going to be different than your eye.
Right.
Like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I haven't... I am Todd. Like,
dude, I suck
I
suck at cursive. Like this looks like a D or like an L.
That's okay.
Oh.
That's what you would write for your eye. Do it again. Let's just see. Because I can tell, like, but if you write it a few times, like, you write I, and then you can write your signature.
Right.
And then if you write your normal name, like, if you were printing to me, I could be able to tell you 2 different things. Do it. Go ahead. I'm not kidding. Like, I really can do this.
All right. How about this? We'll be right back, guys. I just need to get, like, study on my eyes. We'll be right back.
So what's your general opinion on social media?
Well, I think it can be used for good and bad reasons.
I'm socializing through social media. So
At the same time, I recognize its value since
I have friends all over the world that it's difficult to stay in contact with.
I like social media a lot. And also,
for example, I have many friends overseas in Greece.
for most people, everyone on their phones posting about what they're...
How I felt the day before. I think that's really interesting. I think it's a new concept. I think it's really important, but it's also a really healthy balance of...
yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, I find myself kind of obsessing sometimes. I have this
to connect with each other, but also a good way for people to ignore each other.
I'm obsessed with social media. I don't know my friends, like my family definitely don't think it's such a good idea, but I love it because it just...
The image. So yeah, I think it's really not getting too engaged, but also to be on it, to stay connected.
Can introduce yourself through it.
Social media is stealing all of my creative ideas.
All right, I'm writing my signature right now, and she's going to, I guess, empathize with my signature or judge my signature.
No, I'm going to analyze.
Analyze?
Yeah. So is this, the top thing is what you would write as your name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. First, relax. Oh
Okay.
my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Your full name's important.
Yeah.
Like, you want people to know who you are, but you actually don't want people to figure you out at the same time. You don't, your last name's more important than your first name because you didn't capitalize your first letter of your first
I thought it
name.
was kind of capitalized.
No. You're weird about your past, but you do think you have a good future in general as a person, so that's good. But your last name is more important. It is.
Yeah, for the Montesis, they have to
You have a...
It's a regal name.
That's interesting.
What was that? What was that? What did that mean? What did that mean?
You just have a lot of are there a lot of people in your family do you like death in general?
Do I like death in general?
No, I'm into death. I don't care. It's a natural process. No, but have people died in your life?
I mean, hasn't everyone had people die in their
but
lives?
a lot. Are you kind of morbid? Do you kind of have a kind of a sick, twisted sense of humor?
I guess so.
Yeah, because you have a lot of X's in your name. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of X's?
Yeah, this is an X. You have a lot of things that cross over, X's. That's an X. That's an X.
By the way, this is very interesting, guys, because I'm interviewing her, but she's analyzing me, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So, I'll take that, I guess. Yeah.
This is, you want to be more on the idea, but you do have heart behind your name. But you don't lead with your sex. You lead with the idea of yourself.
I don't lead with my sex, but the idea.
No,
of
like
myself.
your androgynous zone. You don't lead with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people lead with their androgynous zone, where they lead like that. You lead with the idea of you.
Okay.
Like, this is the idea of you, not the actual reality, because this is your signature.
Wow.
So you want people to realize the idea of who you are, not your like who you really are.
Right.
Okay, so your I.
Wow. You know, I found it very interesting though. Like, by the way, this is great stuff. You're breaking me down to pieces.
I know, it's
Which
really
is,
fun for me dating.
Yeah, exactly. You do this when you date, like when you just like.
100%. Yeah.
But I do like the touching thing here though. So like when you date, like that's probably cool though.
What?
You know.
The touching thing?
Yeah, when
you
you're
should
just
touch
like
people. Yeah, that's like a human thing.
No, but I'm
If you
saying when
wanna-
you're like analyzing people and you're just like, you know.
I wasn't doing that. I was calming you down because I
Yeah.
could feel your energy freaking out.
Yeah.
So I was like calming you down because I could literally feel you. Like you freaking out, being like, oh my god, she's analyzing me right now. So it's like, you just gotta breathe.
Well, I mean,
Inside. Like
I am breathing. But you know, like when you just get like randomly like, all right, boom, gonna analyze you right now, like before, like, you know. It was like really
but
quick,
that's why
you know?
I'm like looking at you.
Right,
and, like,
right.
Like that's why I was
Right.
like, are you sure you want me to tell you these things? Like,
No, go ahead, yeah, like, you know.
You're the one who wanted me to do this.
Dude, I'm hoping.
I have friends that we like hang out and they like just give me like cards of people that they've been dating.
Right.
Or like, tell me about this.
Right.
And I'm like able to be like, oh, they're not that sexually into you. Sometimes they are,
Oh,
or
cool.
whatever. Like,
That's kind of useful though.
it is, but it's kind of like not good at the same time.
Right,
so it's
right.
like it's a blessing and a curse because I can oversee what
Right.
someone's saying.
Right.
Like I can see the real meaning because it's their brain. And you can actually detect a lot of the time, like if you're about to get sick,
Yeah.
like there can be like a jank in like a letter of yours.
Right.
And like that can like mean like you're about to have like a nerve like response or a stroke or something. So it's your handwriting's actually like really helpful to
Right.
like help like doctors and actually
Right,
like, understand
right.
what's happening in your head.
When did you like find out that you were like an empath? Or like, how did you even fall into that?
Well, so since I was really little, I always just like, I was just really sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so like even hearing about something, I would get upset and I would cry.
Right,
And I didn't understand why I was getting upset because I could literally feel the pain of what this person's feeling.
Right.
Like I literally still do it now. Like it's like sometimes Facebook's horrible for me
Right.
because I'm like going through the scroll things and they're like, you want to hear a sad story in 30 seconds? I'm like, of course. And then I click it and I'm like bawling because I can literally like I can feel the energy and like it's hard for me to like.
So
watch
Facebook's can be really serious for you depending on like.
Well, like depending on the stories,
Right,
it's like
right,
everything
right,
because
right,
it's like there's emotion behind everything.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like how could there not be?
Right.
But I was just like always really sensitive to things, and I could be able to read rooms and situations and be able to detect how people were feeling.
So this is different than a psychic though, right? This is like a different.
Well, it's different because everyone has different abilities.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel like. Are you saying you have like psychic like?
Okay, so I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I can feel energy, and I can psychically feel like I can like a psychic per se can like talk to spirits, right?
Yeah.
I can feel.
You believe in spirits, correct?
Duh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Like
Right.
it's just a different dimension. Like
So when you die, you go to another dimension then.
yeah,
right?
100%.
Have you visited that dimension?
No, but I can feel the dimension. Like okay, so
How does
like,
it feel like?
it feels like okay. So imagine you're sitting on the bus, right?
Mhm.
And someone's like sitting next
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Imagine someone sitting next to you like this.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Okay.
Imagine
Okay.
someone feeling like literally like you can feel like pressure.
Yeah.
You can feel my pressure, right?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Wow.
Like like when I draw and I paint and I was like painting and like I can literally feel
Yeah.
someone and I was like wondering and I like say things in my head because I don't want to say it out loud because they can obviously hear me.
Mhm.
And I go, okay, I know you're good energy
Right,
because
right.
I only allow good energy around me.
Right.
I only let this force field around me. So who is this? Who is this person who's trying to communicate to me? What do you want from me?
Mhm.
And so I was like going over with oil pastels and then like came up with like an A imprinted like in the wall,
Mhm.
which is like, because I'm like over a piece
Right.
of paper. The only person I know who's passed away is like with the letter A is like my cousin Amy.
Oh.
Like there's no way that like that stuff happens. Like the other day, actually like 2 weeks ago, I was on the train, I walked on and I accidentally sat across from a possessed guy. Like 100%, like fucking possessed.
Was he actually possessed?
100%.
Like, how can you tell though?
Okay, let me explain this,
Right.
and you're gonna fucking like.
He wasn't like a homeless guy.
No,
just
you're gonna
like...
shit your load. Like, not kidding. Okay, so I come onto the train, right, and I sit across from this guy, and he's like scary smiling, like ha 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 ha, like possessed scary smiling.
Right.
And as soon as I sat down, I go, fuck. There's no way that if I get up right now, he's gonna know that energy, like he's consumed my energy. You know what I mean?
So
Okay.
if you get up, then he eats your energy?
He's one. That's like the thing, okay? Because I know he's possessed.
Right.
He doesn't have good energy.
Right.
Okay? So I sit down and I go, okay, I'm gonna stand my guard. I'm gonna keep my guard of energy. So I'm like shielding myself. Like I can literally put a force field around myself and being like, okay, only good energies are allowed here. Only good energy is welcome. Only good energy is like allowed to be happening, right?
Yeah.
And so I keep on saying this. I can literally feel his energy. Like feeling like trying to go up my body, right? I keep on saying, only good energies around here. Only good energy is welcome. And then he goes, no, you're not welcome here. Out loud. As I'm saying this in my head, he responds out loud, no, you're not welcome here. This is my Brooklyn. This is my Brooklyn. I was just like...
Was he an old black guy or something?
Like he was... No, he wasn't. He was like in his 30s.
Yeah.
Like... But, like, he's obviously, like, fucked.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, he's obviously possessed. Like, there's no way that, like, I can sit there and I'm saying, no energy, only good energy is welcome here. And then someone responds, you're not welcome here. Right. And I could literally feel, like, his energy, like, try to come, like, up and, like, try to, like engulf me because it, like, knew that I had good energy. And I was like, you're not welcome here.
So...
Like, straight up.
So how did that end? Do you basically move
No,
away?
well, I know. I didn't... Why would I move?
Yeah.
Like, that's...
So you
I'm
had to
standing my
confront him,
guard.
right?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't confront him. I stood my guard.
Right.
I kept on saying, only good energy is welcome here. Only good energy. A fucking Pomeranian and a baby come on. So that's good, clean energy.
Right,
and so it, like, shifts it. And I keep on saying, only good energy is welcome. Only good energy is welcome. Then he gets up and then just leaves.
Right.
14 cars and any one of them could win it.
It's a dead heat with one to go. Michael Waltrip on the inside. Jason left on the outside. White flag.
White flag, man. White flag. Good push coming right here. I tell you. Uh-oh.
What? What do you see that I don't see?
Turn 3 is what I see. They're in turn 2 right now.
Boy, this is going to get... This has got...
Clear. Coming back.
What I see is 16. Oh, he's funny. Oh, man. Leffler got into the back of Mike Inspunny. All right, no caution yet. No caution. Oh, man.
Leaders at 3.
Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. He goes to the high side. Leffler's trying to block him. Look at Mike Wallace in the 4 on the bottom.
Leffler went up, and Wallace is going to win it, or is he?
It's not over with yet. Leffler put Jr. in the wall. Checkered flags in the air. No caution.
Mike Wallace.
Can you believe that?
Well, you kind of already, like, not really, well, you know, you did the empath thing on me, right?
Well, I can just feel you. Like, it's not like...
Because you did it immediately, you know? That's that kind of, like, that jumped out at me, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of scary. That is intimidating, you know? Because I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't really know about the empath, like... Is there like an empath like scene or a culture,
well,
like
actually,
where you meet up with other empaths?
So actually, like there are some groups out there, but it's just like every once in a while kind of things. But you have to like kind of find them.
How do you find them? Like online or just
no,
like
I
mentally
actually, no, I just I know, right?
Yeah, like Professor X.
No, I just like was walking down the street and I actually went into this one store and just started talking to this lady and she was like, "Oh, we have an empath community." Because I was like, I walked in the store, I was like, "Oh, my hands are hurting really bad. Like there's like some stuff in this room," and I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "No, you feel it too." Oh, and then we started talking, and then But there's things out there. You just have to be open about who you are as a person, and when you open yourself out, like the universe brings you the things that you're asking for.
How many empaths have you been with in like one room?
I don't. Well, everyone technically, everyone's an empath. That's
high-tuned empaths. Like, because you feel like you're a high-tuned.
I'm in-tuned.
In-tuned, right. But in a higher level than say like everyone else, you know, especially me. Like I'm very. I don't know. Am I Can you tell if I'm empathic or do
you
I?
are. I can feel off you. Like if I can
Oh.
feel your energy off you, you're some form of empathic. You
No.
just need to like relax.
Yeah.
You're just like it's not as
No,
much
but-
as you're trying to perceive it.
Yeah.
Like you have to like come back to like now.
Right.
Because like here is the now and the present.
Mhm.
And like if you're worrying about what question you have to ask next or how you're looking or perceiving.
Yeah.
Like then
Did
yeah.
I wink?
Yeah. Like if you're worried about that, like then you're gonna be like and then because like you can feel that energy because like but if you relax, then you can like you lower yourself down and then you're welcoming other people's energy. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. It's like welcoming other energies and being able to feel that off each other.
Yeah.
You know, like and like the problem with empaths is like depending on like I can like absorb other people's energy. Like I've been able to sit on the bus before and been like, oh, this guy's got weird energy, and I have to get up because it's like starting to like soak onto me, and then I'll be in a pissed off mood because I just fucking absorbed the guy who was like fucking being an asshole.
Right. I hope I'm not giving you off like weird, like bad or.
No, because I wouldn't
energy.
be sitting this close to you.
Okay.
I know myself and I can protect myself.
So so inherently I'm noble then. Are you saying?
I don't know about that.
All right, you know what? Boom. All right, be honest. You got 1 minute to just like break me down.
Break you down.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
What do you think about me? Like from like
but
your
I don't
feeling?
think it's I don't think you listen very well because you keep cutting people off, and I think and you're talking still, and people do hear you, people do listen to you. You just need to believe that because I feel like you think that people aren't listening to you, and they are. Okay.
Yeah.
And like, don't just keep on like getting like nervous because like no one's talking.
Yeah.
People aren't talking. That doesn't mean something's wrong. You know. Like, and you're still. No, I know. But just like, I feel you don't need to try so hard.
Right.
I think you're doing great.
Okay.
You just need to like be more not so like I understand that you have to be like aware of your surroundings because I perform also.
Of course, yeah.
But you have to also like be human too.
Right. Am I too robotic?
Yes.
Oh.
At first you were. You weren't very welcoming.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like I think you're a welcoming person, but it is like your body language too.
Yeah.
Like this now, you're more welcoming towards me.
Okay.
Do you see how you've like literally your body language has changed because I've calmed myself down.
Right.
And you're calming yourself down and you're looking at me like a human.
Yeah. But also too, I think I'm also just like a clenched fist here. I don't know if that's like good body.
But that doesn't mean because then
so
you're
now I'm
overthinking.
dissecting myself. Right.
But then you're overthinking. It's like the same thing like when someone scratches their nose, body language wise, like actually it serves nerves to your nose, which makes you actually scratch it. Right. But not every time you're nervous or stressed out, you scratch your nose. Sometimes you just have an itch.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's not like everything always means something. If you always have your arms like that, doesn't mean you're always pissed. Like everything's situational.
Okay.
You know?
Wow. Wow, this is like a lot of stuff. I mean, from what I'm hearing, it might be like a lot. It seems pretty stressful being an empath, right?
It actually, that's actually really.
Because I feel like that's a lot of feeling, and like sometimes you just don't want to feel. Sometimes you just want to like go through your day and just like zone out.
Yeah, 100%.
But I feel like you might have days where you're just like, oh, I'm working, and then all of a sudden it's like, ah!
Yeah,
right?
That happens all the time, and it's like very stressful to be able to explain that to people. Like being like, oh my gosh, I'm drained, and they're like,
most
why
people,
are you drained?
because most people are like very rational or very like logical or what do you call that? You know, very.
What, cut and dry?
Or I guess like very right-sided of the brain, I guess, right? Instead of like say the creative left side.
But that's opposite. Because the left side of the brain controls the right side of the hand.
Yeah.
And the left side of the brain controls like speech, language.
You know what I mean? I was being poetical.
I'm
I was
just
being
super and just like, I'm a smart ass. Sorry, I just like I actually know this, but like the right side of the brain, so more people would be left-brained actually.
Right.
But it's fine. We're killing it.
See, now you're smirking. Look at that. Look. All right, so I just want to know, like, since we're going to wrap it up, this is very interesting. I feel like, I don't know if we answered any questions or asked any questions. I feel like we felt the moment. Which is perfect for an empath, you know? I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
you're supposed to be present.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
But that's just the point of life, like not
Right.
just being an empath, but...
You know what? I've had a weird situation recently, and this was like maybe 5 months ago. It was like early in the morning, like I was drinking all night, and I was in the subway, the train. Like, you know, sometimes you fall asleep in the train and you wake up and it's just like, oh, it's the daytime, whatever, right? So I'm in a train. No.
That doesn't happen to me, but other people, yeah, I know.
Well, you're a responsible empath, right? I'm
just a responsible person.
That's a very judgmental empath, guys. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, you know, it's a very...
What?
Empathize. That's what I'm saying.
I am. Yeah. I get it. Go on. I'm listening.
Okay, yeah. So basically, all right. So like, it was like really early in the morning. I'm in a train going down. There was like a woman, right? And like, I guess she was like looking at me, but then like, she was dressed like pretty, not revealingly, but she was pretty hot, you know, like nice cleavage and stuff. So basically, like, I don't know. I just did this thing where I was like, I didn't look at her. But then I was like doing this like weird thing with my hand, like like this.
You look like you're jerking off.
No, I'm not. And then a weird thing happened, right?
Yeah, because she thinks you're jerking off.
She started like spasming, right, in the train.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was just weird. And I was looking at a guy who's like looking at her, going, "What's going on?" You know, because he was looking at her like, "Oh my god, I gotta help her out." And then like, then I stopped, and then she stopped, right? But I wasn't jerking off. I was just like, you know, I was just like doing like...
Did you have a long shirt on?
Did I have a long shirt on?
Yeah, because if you had a long shirt on, it looks like you're jerking off. Like, come on.
I'm just wondering if it was like empath, like on going the wrong way, or is it just like, you know...
No, that's just a person misunderstanding the situation.
What, me misunderstanding, or like...
Maybe both.
Yeah, because like, I think it was like a weird coincidence, though. But she just like, almost had like a weird like... strokes.
I'm not denying anything you experienced.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, what is that? What was that?
I had no idea because I wasn't there.
Did I have like some weird like telepathy or empathy, and I just used it for the wrong reasons?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Huh?
I just think maybe like she thought you were jerking off, and she kind of freaked out. Because if I saw a grown man moving his hand to his side, rubbing his thigh...
So she thought I was jerking off
and
then?
she has
and
her boobs off, and she's like, oh my god, she's freaking out. I would freak out too. I'd be like, this guy's fucking...
Her boobs weren't out, guys, and I didn't like, you know... God.
But you even, like, the way you even, like, set it up, you're like, I pretty much looked like I was jerking off. Like... You know what I mean?
Should I admit this, guys? No, it was not like looking like...
So you were jerking off.
No, I was not jerking off in the subway early in the morning.
I know.